since you started shooting Twilight, you start in different movies, in different projects, and if you want it or not, you have this label, a guy or a girl from Twilight. Is it a burden for you, or is it a label that you wear with pride? Did it help you with different projects, or not?
Yeah, I suddenly have, like astonishingly become, the access that we all have is ridiculous, and it's the hugest compliment if people, especially fans of the book, people that actually call me the Twilight girl and mean it rather than like, I don't even know, well, whatever. That is the biggest compliment. I mean, like, please pigeonhole me. You know what I mean? That means I did it right. That means if somebody who is fanatically obsessed with this book and these movies, if they always say, it's kind of weird for me to watch her in other stuff, it's like, great, perfect. That's a compliment. So no, man, it's done like, it's thrown me into the greatest position I could ever possibly, like, fake cool. Like, this isn't even, I mean, the access and the challenge that we have ahead of us, like, you couldn't ask for, I mean, and the challenges are my favorite things in life. This is like, you know, now I'm allowed to challenge myself the way I want to rather than falling into things, you know? It's awesome.
Hey guys, over here. So there was so much hype in the first Breaking Dawn Part 1 about the sex scene. So I'm asking this for the fans. Mackenzie, I feel like you have to cover your ears, I'm sorry. Are we gonna get some vampire sex scenes? I mean, Kristen, Rob sort of threw you under the bus saying it was your fault that it was almost R in the first one. So what can you tell us about this?
The ratings, man. It's a tricky thing. I think, how do you have, Mackenzie, go away. How do you have, like, because we're supposed to have mind-boggling, otherworldly sex. in Breaking Dawn 1, and so, and like, we really, this is weird. Tried to keep the first one like sweet. It was like really like just about like discovery and like it was so not like nothing about this series is raunchy. And I know that, and no, but
you missed the point, Kristen.
Shut the fuck up. But in the second one.
Where's Mackenzie's swear jar?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just open a hospital.
Talking about sex and swearing.
But in the second one, we just wanted it to be animals. You're not humans anymore. It's like, how do you do that? We tried, and they told us that it was rated R, and we're like, so yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, well, we only have time for 2 more questions. I think someone has a mic over here.
Hi, Stephanie. Sorry to go a little, I'm over here on the left. Sorry to go off topic, but can you tell us a little bit about the host? Like, did you write the second and third books? And can you tell us, you know, were you trying to achieve the same kind of like love triangle in the first, you know, with the first Twilight?
No, actually the host was totally a palate cleanser for me. I wanted to do something a little different than just romantic love. I mean, romantic love obviously is in there because I enjoy writing about that and kind of living it a lot. There's nothing coming out soon in that series book-wise. As far as the host movie goes, I'm really, really excited about it. It's beautiful, so I can't wait for people to see that one.
Hey guys, Mark Walters with BigFanboy.com, and I guess I'm honored to have the very last question in the very last Twilight press conference to ever be held. If for each of you, everybody, is there one particular personal memory that you'll take away from this? Maybe like a prank on the set, something that happened that just really sticks out in your mind from the whole experience that like you'll always have?
You come up with like one?
Do I have to start?
Mackenzie?
Mackenzie, go first.
For me, it'd probably be the entire thing because every moment was exactly perfect because every moment was a thing that I will cherish forever.
Hey, hold on now. How much money was in your swear jar at the end? What was your total?
Do I have to say?
Well, at least I want you to tell me how much. Holy crap. She never got a dime from me, though. That was really good.
Or Taylor. Taylor didn't say anything.
Good job, Taylor. As far as pranks, I will just say that I won.
You did? Really?
I did. But I think one of my favorite memories, last week of shooting, we were doing the nighttime wedding stuff. We all knew it was done, and you're excited because we get to go home and we get to sleep for 8 hours a night, and I get to see my kids more. And so that was, there was a lot of it being ready to be done. But it was also really sad because you're not going to get to hang out with everybody as much anymore. And I remember sitting, we kind of all sat in the garage because it was the warmest place in the Cullen house. And sitting in there and just everyone kind of hanging out. And Kristen's in that gorgeous wedding dress. And we're all chilling out in camp chairs and just, knowing that it's almost over and just kind of enjoying being with each other because it's not going to be like that again. And that was really my favorite.
I remember that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's hard to pick the one moment, but the last week shooting the wedding, fucking walking down the aisle even maybe, like just, yeah, really heavy stuff.
I just remember when it started getting closer to the finish of filming, when we hit like the 3-week marks, there was like 3 weeks left, I kept telling myself, all right, it's time to start soaking up every moment because I know that when this finishes, I'm going to want to go back in time and I'm going to want to do this again. And
yeah, it's like put yourself in your body now.
Right. We were super tired and exhausted. It was a 7-month shoot, but it was like put that aside. 2 weeks left, 1 week left, soak up everything. And I'm super, we probably all did that, but I'm glad that I did that because I do remember every single moment up until the last day, and that was...
My last scene with him was about a week before I was going to be finished completely, and I didn't know that it was my last scene with him, and he was like, he looked at me, he was like, this is it, buddy, and I was like, I didn't think about it, and then so at that moment, and it's like one of my favorite scenes in the first one, so we were already being emotional. It's like when we danced together after the wedding, and it was like, wow, this is like what it's about, man.
Yeah.
It felt really good.
Yeah.
Rob, this is like really, you did good answers. I was thinking about pranks and stuff. I was going to say, I remember when Peter stole a bike. That was hilarious. But, yeah. And then God damn. Yeah, no, I mean, God, I've even forgotten what the question was. You guys have been talking.
Come on, man,
for
like
ages.
what's that one moment, like the moment where you're like, this is it, this is over?
I think like some of the stuff at the beginning, like even just going to Brazil, it was like, what is happening? Like we've been doing this for like years, and now we're in Brazil in a boat. It's like, what is going on?
I know, we're like the Kennedys. We're like,
Yeah.
we've got all, yeah, it felt so weird to like realize that.
And I crashed the boat afterwards. That was fun. In front of like 5,000 people. Yeah, no, that was pretty symbolic of, the kind of crazy journey. Like being me and Kristen in like kind of swimming trunks and a bikini with 600 Brazilian army men with machine guns and video cameras filming it in the middle of the rainforest in Brazil. And we're just like making out with each other and pretending to jump off a waterfall.
He's trying to not get his white paint on me, and I'm trying to not get my brown paint on him. So it's all like just dripping off of us. We're like, we're both really white. Like, let's no more makeup. Come on.
It's ridiculous. But no, it was fun. And the whole thing's just been such an insane experience. And the fact that we're going to go and have 6,000 people screaming again for the 4th year in a row when they've been camping out outside. I mean, it's just...
We're ready.
Crazy.
All right, well, thank you all very much. We're out of
Thank
time.
you.